crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. We welcome you to Los Angeles. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go? Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. The Y to kick the pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Yamamoto, a big part of the storyline for us today. He's making his debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound with this ball club. Ground ball right side. Freeman steps on the bag. One out in the top of the first. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track. At this point, it doesn't matter if you're a first rounder or an undrafted free agent. All that matters once you reach this level is producing. Can you help your team get better? It's a big question. That said, you don't want to put too much pressure on your debut. I hope he's taking time to enjoy this experience today.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nabs it, 2 away. Two out, space is empty. And now the veteran catcher, Wilson Contreras. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. That's inside. And that's ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Runner at first with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Righty delivers. That one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Sonny Gray. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Pitch misses. And the count 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Contreras on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Freddie Freeman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Gray, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Foul ball there. Next pitch is outside. 1 out, base is empty. And that one lifted in the air center field. Walker sizing this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
A pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots that are so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And that is that. We played an inning, no score. Back here in L.A., top of the second. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. Arenado hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. The wind and the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And first offering is fouled off. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman at El Toro High School in California. One down, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Throw on to Freeman. St. Louis goes down in order. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Max Muncy at the dish. The right-hander back to work. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Yeah. And that's in for a strike. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Tommy Edman at the plate now. That's ball 1. Two outs. Outside. And now 2-0. No score here in the second. And a curve is down and in.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And there's ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout, but he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Gavin Lux stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Kicks and deals.
2-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The pitch. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
2-1 now. Right through there for a strike. The Dodgers looking to strike first here on opening day. In the air to left down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. Inning over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's Paul Goldschmidt. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
That's Goldie for you. He tends to make at bats look like batting practice from time to time. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
At the plate, Jordan Walker.
Down.
And downstairs. And the righty deals. And a good eye there. Next offering upstairs. The wind of the pitch. And a four-pitch walk.
Pitches down.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Runner takes off. And that one fouled off. In the air, left side. Hernandez ranging after it. Hernandez pulls it in on the run. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Fly to left his first time. Yamamoto throws over, and he's back in on a dive.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo,
1-0.
Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
The 1-0. There's the strike of the knees. Now fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
That one drifts inside. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike.
2 balls, 1
Throw to
strike.
second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. Goldie goes yard for the Cards. It's now a 1-0 ball game. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Gray back to work.
Ball.
Just missed.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And
2
delivers
balls,
outside.
1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
I got
Next
3 and 2.
offering way upstairs. Payoff pitch. And Will
Nope,
Smith will
that's ball
take his
4.
base.
Take your base.
He's got a really good eye. You talk about an offensive player controlling the strike zone. Will Smith controls the strike zone. Here's the center fielder, James Outman.
Ball 1.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Kicks and fires.
Ball
And
2.
another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the outside corner, that's strike 1.
2-1.
And a pitch.
That's
That
ball 3.
misses the zone. Ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1. And a pitch. And
Oh,
1 and
that's
2.
just out.
And
Ball
a
2.
curve is down and in.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. 1 runs in.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. There's a strike. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Rip to third. Zips it across. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Here's Mookie now. Flied to right his first time.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And he can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Grounded out his first time.
One-oh.
In the dirt. Tag safe.
No.
He's into third on the wild pitch. No, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cardinals 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Wilson Contreras. Here comes a pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next to hit, Alec Burleson. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And he swings through that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
On the ground. Lux throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And a foul ball. The Dodgers up by a run, top half of inning number 4. And now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. And they trail it here 2-1. Back here in L.A., bottom of the fourth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. The wind of the pitch. And that's a strike.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Got him looking. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Oh, that right there is a nasty front door breaking ball. I mean, those are so tough to stay in on and not give up because out of the hand, it looks like it's almost going to hit you. And then at the last moment, dips over that inside corner. Really nice pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's low.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Goldie. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Up and in, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Got it by him for the K. So they go quietly there. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cardinals 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. The pitch. Nootbaar, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018.
You know, these Cardinals just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
The pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Outman settles under it. And there's 1 away. Here's Nolan Gorman. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That's off the mark. And that is ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The Dodgers leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2. On the inside corner for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And another ball.
Out.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch. And that's ball
That
four.
pitch is up. Ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Goldie in the box now. Take strike 1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
1 down. And now Jordan Walker. He reached on a walk his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out.
I got 3-0.
That one finds the corner, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Brings it in. 2 away now.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. That misses. 1-0. Gorman, the lead runner, out at second. Goldie on at first with 2 down. That one at triple digits.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Will Smith. And here it comes. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. That's inside.
That's inside.
The pitch.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Headed down the line, and that will drop foul. Right-hander kick steals. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Just off the outside edge, ball 1. Righty to the plate. Swinging a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike. And that's another ball. That one ran inside, almost got him. Two outs. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Ohtani back in.
Ball one, no
pitch
strike.
Out, but no action. Shohei on the go. Pitch outside. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
At the belt and fires. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Righty delivers.
No, that's down.
Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a miss.
Count's full.
Stays alive. Got him swinging. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on base. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cardinals 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. Yamamoto back to work. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
In for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch just misses. Kicks and deals. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. The throw to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Alec Burleson. That's in there. Cold strike right there. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cardinals 1. And we're back. And now it's Mookie Betts. The wind to kick the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Calling it back can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The pitch. Sliced hard but foul. And the righty deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Turns and fires the Betts. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The wind and the pitch. That's inside. The count now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Muncy stands in now and watches strike 1. Bullpen action for the Cardinals. John King, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Kittredge warming up as well. 1 down, base is empty. And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one is inside.
It's a good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
High fly ball, right field. Nootbaar moves under it, brings it in for the third out. Back here at Chavez Ravine, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. And he deals. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Brusdar Graterol, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Garcia, a left-hander, also throwing. That's in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-2. And misses inside. High fly ball down the left field line. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. One away. Okay, Singy, I think we can say it's been a successful Major League debut for him on the mound. He's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what he can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it. And that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and he's finding a way to succeed. He'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's going to come. But I've really liked what I've seen from him in this one. I think he belongs here.
Strike two.
No balls,
so impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Gets under it and pops it up. Edman in position. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch downstairs, and it's a ball and a strike. That one missed. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Redbirds down quietly, and our score remains 2-1. Andrew Kittredge taking over on the mound. And here comes Tommy Edman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And the pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And next for L.A., Gavin Lux, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a broken bat flare. And he'll be safe at first.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Now it's going to be Will Smith.
Aye.
And strike one to the catcher.
0-1's the count.
Kittredge, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty, 1 away. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. Slider clips the zone.
0-1.
Two runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Ohtani now at the plate as he swings through strike
0-1's
one.
the count.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Nope.
Next offering is down low.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And
2
there's a
balls,
ball.
2 strikes.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Two. In the air, left field. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. John King into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one fouled off. And a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score, and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
2 outs, runner at first. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fought off foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And that skips into there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Here's a 1-2. And another ball.
2-2 the count.
Good job to fight that one off. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Nootbaar going back. And he brings it into the warning track. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals 1. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Yamamoto still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And the right-hander deals.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. So digging in, Jordan Walker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Fly ball down the line. Betts is on the move. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 down. And here is Mason Wynn. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one catches the zone, 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals 1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Max Muncy. The wind of the pitch. King measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering is downstairs.
2-2 the count.
On the ground to the left.
Nope.
And
Foul
that's
ball.
just foul. That misses, and the count is filled up. The punch out there. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Misses outside, and that is ball 1. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 2 outs, base is empty. Tommy Edman at the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one is hammered right field. It one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. 1 for 3. This to third. A dive. He's got it. Gathers and throws. In time. Got him.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Alex Vesia.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
So digging in, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. The pitch. Right back to him on the mound. Gathers and throws to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Daniel Hudson looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Phillips, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that's down and away.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike two. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter can be really, really effective. And right there, you could tell that hitter was just overmatched.
Wouldn't chase that time. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. A little bit high. And now 3-0.
3-0.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Down the line. And what a play! Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.